I wanted to make this video really quick to explain to y'all how the Lord spoke to my husband and I yesterday. It was incredible. Here lately, my husband and I have been crying and weeping over the fact that it feels like nobody is listening, nobody is paying attention. Like even some who proclaim to be Christians, and even the lost, like they are both desensitized. It just feels like that no one is paying attention, and we, like many Christians here on TikTok and other platforms, we speak of the gospel. We speak of Jesus's saving grace and how he came to earth and died a sinner's death, even though he was completely sinless. And he died a sinner's death for you and me. He rose again on that third day, and when he did that, the reason for his resurrection was to break the chains of sin, hell, and death in our lives so that we can be with him one day in paradise. And not just that, but speaking of end times and in prophecy and where the world's at today, it's like nobody is paying attention. So anyways, I say all of that to say, yesterday we had an appointment with a lady that has to come to our house every month because the setup that we have for the type of job that I have. She came and we just decided to sit outside, and she said, "What's your home address again?" And she started to write down 832. She was like 832, and I kind of looked at her like, that's not it. She looked up and she saw our house number. Actually, she saw, oh, where did I get 832 at? She's like, 832. Like that just, why did that enter? She kept going on, like, why did that enter my head? Like in my spirit was like, the Lord was telling me, I felt something trying to tell me, like, look that up, look that up. So I started looking up like Bible verses, 832, nothing really kind of stuck out to me or anything like that. And I looked up the Strong's Concordance of what 832 was, and 832 in Strong's Concordance means pipe or flute. The Bible verses that it had pertaining to that was when Jesus was talking about how playing the flute, but no one is hearkening to them, no one's lamenting. All made sense in my head that we're playing the flute and no one is batting an eye, no one is paying attention, no one cares, nobody's lamenting, nobody's repenting, nobody's think the world's gonna keep going on and on and on, and there's no expiration date. And he reminded me, okay, you got it, but what does that mean? Don't stop playing the flute. There is a movie called it's either Play the Flute or Playing the Flute. They talk about this exact verse in the Bible. Basically, it says, you're either playing the flute or the flute is being played for you. It was an encouragement to me because I sat there when I saw like Strong's Concordance 832, flute, pipe. I'm like, wow, because my husband and I, like I said, we've been weeping and crying over how people just don't get it. And it's the ones closest to us, like our family members and our friends, that just like, Matt and Kelly, what do they know? They want us to shut up. They don't get it. It's okay. It's okay. I will continue to play the flute like the Lord has encouraged me to do. But I had to share that with you because that is our God. That's how he, unbeknownst to the lady that was here yesterday, she played a part in that and didn't even know it. But that was those numbers, 832. It was meant for my husband and I, and anyone else out there who continues to play the flute and you feel discouraged, no one's paying attention, no one's listening. Keep going. Don't give up. Continue to play that flute. Because even though it seems that they are not paying attention and they're not listening to you, I know that can be discouraging, but keep going, because all it boils down to, it is a testimony against themselves. God bless. Play the flute.